Hey team, welcome back. Get ready. Today is a recovery workout that's focused on lower body. We're gonna be using a foam roller to get you nice and warmed up and then stretch you out. We're also gonna be including a Pilates mini ball, which is optional. That is a great tool to have that's gonna not only help you in recovery workouts, but other workouts too that can focus in on that core. All you gotta do is roll out that mat, wear something comfortable, and if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you not miss any workouts. And if you want more content, because I know you do, make sure you click that join button below. We're gonna be starting off with the foam roller in your hands. Roll the shoulders back a few times, ground your feet, and then we're gonna reach it all the way up on a big inhale and release it down. So as I'm reaching up, I'm slightly pressing in with the fingers into the foam roller. And as you reach back, you can have a little bit of back extension, looking up. And let's do one more. Big reach up. Same movement, we're gonna squat down, hold the squat, keep your eye gaze out in front, reach the arms up by the ears, let it go, stand up. As you're dropping in your squat, sit your hips back. I sit back into the hips, reaching by the ears. We're gonna get great mobility in the shoulders. Give me one more. And now we're gonna side bend, bring it all the way up, open the legs up, and then reaching up, we're gonna reach over to your left, hold, feel like that right arm is really stretching through, and then up and to your other side. Inhale, lengthen up, exhale, stretch, soften your knees, and let's do just one more. And release. We're gonna start rolling the quads. They're one of the biggest muscles to roll here. We're gonna use that front leg. My foam roller is gonna go out to the side. And we are using the Yogorilla mat. This is a big mat. This is gonna give us enough room. So I'm just gonna roll my quad front to back. Now, a couple options. You could be on the hands. You could be on your elbows. How much time do you spend? It really depends on your quad. If you do a lot of cardio or a lot of weightlifting, you need to make sure you're doing this. This is gonna be a great way to recover and to prevent injuries and get more out of your workouts. And then when you find a spot that feels a little bit tense and tight, stay on it and then just kind of go back and forth, or even roll it, your quad right to left. And I like to move, like sometimes when I'm up here, I'm gonna turn on my side, get the IT band. You can make it a big motion or just a smaller one. You can go to the inside of the leg too. And everybody's gonna have a different area that feels like it needs attention. And then sometimes you need to readjust your roller. All right, we're gonna just be here a few more seconds, so find one of those spots. This is where my spot is, a little bit IT. You can even turn onto your hip. And really get the IT band. And we're coming to the other leg. I like to do this, just sit back into your heels. And from that, you have a nice release in your knee. Does your knee feel good? Like your knee should feel really good. This is great for if you're having knee issues too. All right, we're switching to the other leg. I'm gonna slide my roller to the back. I put that knee just above the roller, and then you just start to go forward to back. Sometimes I like to find like a 6-inch patch and kind of work in there. Foam rolling, consistency is the key. For me, I know that if I foam roll 3-4 times a week, and I'm showing you what I do at night. I foam roll and then I stretch. That helps me tremendously with my recovery. My back feels amazing, my legs feel amazing. again, move around, find those areas. So this is how you can hit that IT band, bending that top foot over. And this is great. You get to see how Catherine moves, how I move. Everybody moves differently. It is a lot of effort in the upper body too when you foam roll your legs, but it's a good effort, right? It does feel really good. We're gonna just spend a few more seconds. So again, finding those spots, give them a little attention. Relax your shoulders. All right, and then we're gonna come onto those knees, see how it feels. Ooh. And it should feel more relaxed. So if you're having knee issues, foam roll, right? You could do it every day. That little bit has a big impact. We're gonna go into the calves. Putting the right where the ankle is, right behind the ankle. Option to lift the hips up. You can cross here and you could just do a little side to side. And then if you want to move, if you find a spot, double cross. Now I have my Pilates ball out here. I've showed this before that you can sit on this if you're having some, too much tension in your wrists. You do lose the intensity when you put the leg up here, but if your wrists are an issue, it's a great little kind of tool. It's a little trick. I'm okay without it. I can muscle up. And then move the foam roller, right? Move it around. If you find a spot, because think about it, from your feet up, this is where everything kind of originates. You could even foam roll the bottom of your feet, or just use a tennis ball or a golf ball or a lacrosse ball. And usually the calf doesn't take as long, but if you find a spot that you're like, oh, I need a little attention, do it. Turn your foot in and out. All right, we're switching legs. So again, you can just start with a little, and I like to do all this barefoot. That means that you can ground your feet, right? You can even move your toes a little bit too, work on some other things. When we take time to recover, that is where we build the body back up. We can't build ourselves back up when we keep beating ourselves up. So you need to take this time to foam roll, stretch, feel good. Because when we feel good, right? When you wake up in the morning and you're like, wow, I don't feel so stiff and sore. You can put more into your workouts. Or even the people that you're surrounded by, you'll be in a better mood. And they'll be like, wow, what are you doing? You'll be like, I'm foam rolling with Michelle, right? Yeah, it makes you feel great. Okay, finish up on this calf, and we're gonna go to the back side. So if you wanna do some of the hamstring, right, let's work our way up the leg. This one too, I like to turn in a little bit. The tighter part, or the more sensitive, is going to be back here. It gets a little bit IT band. And again, move your body around, hit different angles. You don't want to just be straight. And this works your fascia. Fascia covers your whole every muscle in your body here. It can release some tension and tightness. From that side, we're gonna go right into the glute. So you can sit onto your foam roller, start just leaning into the hip, really hitting the gluteus maximus, minimus, and medius, the outside. And then I'm gonna figure 4 it. That can really help to open up it. Ooh, and it gets right in there, finding some little spots here. And then if you find a little spot, you can kind of turn your body side to side. And then once I'm here, I let go. I go a little bit deeper, right on like that top of the hip bone. And then I do go a little bit into the low back. Every body is different. I'm gonna roll a little bit into my low back. And then we're gonna go to the other side. So hamstring on the other leg. And you could even do this if you don't have room at home for one of the really big rollers. They come in half, like you can get a half roller too. And if the black, which is is pretty hard, you could always go for, they sell, I think, a blue one that's a little bit softer, but durability, this is gonna last. Those blue ones, which are softer, they do start to get more smushed. And I feel like for the best bang for your buck is gonna be the nice firm one. And then start working your way up to the glute. Go ahead and sit on the foam roller. And then you're leaning. And I'm just guiding you through what I typically do. So for me, this is what is a good flow. And if you find an area that you're like, you know what, I really need to put more attention there, then do that. And then sometimes when I'm doing this too, I like pull my toes, give them a little attention. Yeah. And then again, find those little pockets, right? There's little parts there that get a little tight. And then I'm gonna come right into that top, kind of like the top of my hip. And I'm gonna go a little bit into the back. Everybody's got a different back situation going on. And then I'm gonna fully roll out. I'm gonna go to the front. Catherine, you're gonna go to the back of the mat. From the mid back, all right, we can start to roll all the way up to the top of the back. Make sure your hair is out of your way. And again, finding a little spot, you can rotate a little bit, getting into the lat. Just adjusting my roller. And this you could even do before you work out. This is a great way to warm up your body. But for me, I like to end my day. All right, we're gonna finish this off. Oh, how do you feel? Right? So I'm just gonna put this off to the side. Make sure it doesn't blow away. And we're gonna start to stretch. So let's open the legs up into straddle. Take a big inhale, and then we're just gonna take our right arm, elbow into the knee, side stretch. And then release, and let's go down to the leg, nose to knee. And then if you can, you're grabbing for any part of that leg. Take it up, let's go other elbow into the knee, open up the chest, side stretch. And then we're going to turn to the leg, nose down to the knee. Again, reaching out toward that foot. taking it up, and then bringing your right foot in. Let's go back to that same side, stretch it down. Another option is to put some pressure on your right knee. You could push that down. I don't know about you, but I feel a stretch kind of in the back area too. Switching legs. Use your breath to relax. Just put a little attention into it, make it deeper. And let it go. All right, we're gonna come on to your right knee. Extend out your left foot. From that position here, elbow's gonna go into that knee. We're gonna open up, and then we're gonna shift back. All right, we're gonna shift back into that other leg, open in the other direction. And then come back to that first position. Again, adjust your feet if you need to. I want my knee and heel lining up and then open up. Catherine, I like my hand on the ground. That can help you really, oh, there we go, right? Get a little push into that leg. And then let's go to the other side. I'm gonna lean my butt back and then open up. Let me turn to the side here. You can see I'm gonna lean into my butt. Look to my hand. Let's do one more. Open up that leg, reach up, and come back, shift. From there, on your hands and knees, we're just gonna cat-cows around your back. Exhale. Inhale, look up. Let's do one more. Take out your other legs. Let's do the same thing we just did on that side. So open up. So I really wanna open up the hips, stack the shoulders, reach arm up. And then shift back into that heel. Open up. Back up. Stretch. Shift back. Oh, this one feels good, doesn't it? And let's do it again. It's like doing right angle in yoga. And then sit back. And then take yourself up on the knees. Sit back into your heels. All good? Roll your shoulders back. Give me a side stretch. Up and over. One more in each direction. And then we're gonna stretch out our quads. We're gonna extend the back leg out. So this would be your right leg. I'm gonna pull my left leg back. This is not for everybody's knees. Now, what can help your knees is definitely foam rolling. So if you get a little stuck, you just go back as far as you feel that you can. How about you? How about your knees? All right, so start to lean back. You can come on your elbows. And we already opened up the hip, so we should be able to get a little bit deeper in there. So now if you feel a little uncomfortable, stay there. If you're not super uncomfortable, you can start to drop your chest back. And just go to your edge. Relax your shoulders, soften your face. Take one more deep breath here. And you're gently coming back up from wherever you were. Ooh. Swing that foot to the outside, stomp it, and we're gonna do a twist. So lift the chest and just do a nice spin. And release. Let's do the other leg. Sometimes it feels good to just wiggle them out. Pull the heel back. Settle your hips. Things that can help too if you really are tight, maybe you've got a pillow behind you, start to slide back into your elbows. And then if you feel like you're okay, right, you can come all the way down. And again, you're just gonna go to the edge of where you feel like you need to be. One more nice deep breath here. And then start to take yourself up. And we're gonna take that foot out, stomp it to the front, give it a good wrap, lift the chest and twist. Let it unwind, feet together, butterfly stretch. Pull the heels in and then drop the chest. Let's work on some mobility. So this is where we're gonna use our Pilates little mini ball, and we're gonna place it under our hips. I'm just gonna turn a little angled here. I'm gonna bridge the hips up and then place the ball into that low back, actually more so tailbone butt area. And you can move it around until you feel like you're comfortable, and then we're gonna take the legs up to the sky. So straighten out those legs, have your arms out in a Y position here, and you're just gonna open the legs up. I want you to flex the feet and then point the toes, bring the legs in. So take your time, just flex and open up, point in. And while you're doing this movement, you wanna feel like you tuck your tailbone, kind of brace the core, zip up your pelvic floor. Hold at the top. Now let's just scissor one leg down, one leg up, and switch, just slow. And you're gonna activate the core. It's gonna help you stabilize. Definitely you can do this with the ball, not even under the hips. So if you don't have the ball, you don't even have to use it. Bring that leg up. Now we're gonna helicopter. So we open the legs up. I'm gonna take one foot to the back, one foot to the front, and then switch. Like you're drawing a half circle with each leg. Two more. And then open it out for a moment, zip it up, and now we're gonna draw some circles. So take the legs a little bit down, circle out, around, and in. Hold that one and then take it out, down, in, and up. Legs stay up for a moment. Bend the knees, let the knees come into the chest. Drop the feet. And then lift the hips up. Roll the spine down. We don't need the ball, so if you want to put it in a safe place, open your legs out wide and then knees sway to the back and then to the front. Pick up the feet a little bit as you sway. And let them drop again back in front. Knees into the chest, we're rocking up. Coming all the way up to standing. This is where you just do a check-in. How does your lower body feel? Does it feel good? Yeah. Big inhale, we're reaching it up. Let's do some back extension, reach it back. Release it down, and one more time. Big inhale, having that attitude of gratitude. Pull it into your heart. Take a deep inhale here, and then let it go. Oh my goodness, right? You should feel amazing, and I always do. Like, so keep it consistent. It doesn't mean you have to do this whole video. Take parts of it that really, made you go, oh, that felt so good, and start doing those on a daily basis. Again, I told you, I do 3-4 days at night that I spend a good 20-30 minutes foam rolling and stretching, because you're gonna get more out of it by combining the two of them. So thank you guys, and thank you, Catherine. Woo, I feel so good. Make sure you do thumb it up, comment below. I love hearing from you guys. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and the bell so you not miss any workouts. And if you want more, just make sure you click that join button, because you can get more workouts and live workouts. We will see you on the mat. Take care.